Welcome back. To this video, let's know why we need to apply scale on objects. Here I'm using the default queue as an example, and I'm selecting the object, and if we go to object properties, here you can see the scale values of XYZ. That is, by default it has been set to 1. And here I'm going to scale it on x-axis, scale on. Here you can see the value of x has been changed to 2.3 something. That is because we have switched this object on x-axis. And if we go to edit mode, and if we try to apply bevel here you can see there is something going wrong in this object bevel. That is because we haven't applied the scale. So basically in Blender, many tools or modifiers that does not work based on the object what it looks like. They work based on the object original size. Here Blender is thinking the cube is the original size, not the resized one. So it is applying bevel on the cube. So that is the reason we are facing this issue. To fix this issue, we need to apply scale before adding any bevel. So I'm deleting this object now, and I'm gonna add one more cube. And here you can see the value size been set to 1 because this is the default one. So I'm gonna change it on x-axis. Here you can see the x-axis value has changed to 2.3 now. Now just Control A and apply. Here you can see the third option, scale. Apply it, and here you can see it has been changed to 1 now. That means the scale has been applied. So if we go to edit mode, and when you try to apply bevel modifier, here you can see the rounded corners. So that means it is working properly. So there is one more thing. If I try to add scale on y-axis as well, here you can see the same issue happening. That is because we have already applied the scale and we have applied the bevel. When we stretch this object, again we are facing this issue. To fix this issue, there is modifiers, and there is one more way you can easily scale it on y-axis as well. Go to edit mode and change the viewport to wireframe, and whatever the changes you have made in edit mode that does not reflect these values in object mode, so you can select these faces and you can move it on y-axis and change it to object mode. In this way also you can change this object shape without affecting these values. You can add a modifier to the object. So I'm gonna delete it and adding another cube. And to add bevel modifier, select the object, go to modifiers properties and click on add modifier, generate, and here you can see the bevel modifier. And here I'm just adding bevel modifier to the object, not applying. So if I try to scale this object on y-axis, you can see same issue, but we can fix this by scaling it, by applying scale. Control A and apply scale. Here you can see it has been changed. I'm scaling it on x-axis. Control A, apply scale. Hope this tutorial helps you.